In this video, I'm going to be breaking down 5 phases that you can use to learn absolutely anything you want in 2026. Now, this is a simple system that I use myself and generally works for any skill. It could be studying, coding, languages, or even sports. It doesn't matter. It works for literally any skill. So we're going to be taking it step by step and working our way from the bottom to the top. All right, the first phase is the input phase. Now, this is when you're watching videos, listening to podcasts, reading books, and generally observing how things work. Now, at this stage, you're not trying to be good, but you're just trying to know what's actually going on. What does the skill involve? What are the steps? What is going to be the end result? So, at this stage, you're just trying to understand what's going on. And the input phase is generally important because it helps you to understand if you actually have the passion to learn that particular skill you want. It generally doesn't give you the ability, but it just gives you the direction to learn the certain skill you want. And obviously, if you're watching videos on something, you're reading books on something, you begin to develop the passion, you begin to develop the sense that you actually want to learn this. So that's basically the input stage, and that's why it's very important. Now, practice means you stop watching and you start doing. You try the skill you want to achieve for the first time. And even if you're not the best at it, even if you're not great at it, you know the steps, you will make mistakes, and you get to know what feels confusing. And that's completely normal because practice feels uncomfortable at first, and that's a good sign because it shows that your brain is switching from just understanding to actually taking action. And the more you practice, the more you're able to get better at the skill you want to accomplish. Now, this phase is very important because it tells you if what you're practicing is actually correct. You check the results, you see what worked, and you see what didn't. Feedback can come from a coach, your teacher, AI tools, or you just checking your work generally. Now, without feedback, you stand the chance of making the same mistakes over and over again. But with feedback, you can improve and learn faster. Now, refinement means you take the feedback you get and make necessary adjustments to it. You fix up your mistakes, you clean up your technique, and you try the same thing every single time, making it slightly better each time and improving on it. Now, this phase definitely takes time and it's definitely not exciting every single day. But this is where improvement and skills is actually developed. Refinement is what turns I can do this sometimes, so I can do this consistently and good. Now, mastery doesn't mean that you're perfect at it. It means you understand it well enough to explain it to someone else. While you explain, you're forced to be clear because while you teach someone, you can't hide confusion. And this is why teaching and explaining to others is so powerful. If you can explain it simply, it means that you know it. An important thing to understand here is that this isn't a straight line. It's not something you do once and then you're done. You have to continuously loop through it. You get information, you practice, you receive feedback, and then you refine. Each loop makes things clearer and easier. Now, in my last video, I received this comment right over here from Brian, and I hope this video is a little bit better. So I hope I get more comments like that to help me make the best videos possible for you guys. I'm wishing you guys all the best in this year 2026, and I hope you guys achieve all your goals. As always, stay safe and have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys in the next one.